Okay, everyone. I hope my voice is clear to you people. Can you all hear me? Great. Okay. So, the topic that we will be studying for today is called composite functions. Can anyone of you tell me what do we mean by the term composite? Any idea that comes into your mind? Okay, so basically, Arisha says function within a function. Okay, right. So this is actually the correct definition of composite functions. Composite functions, when we're studying composite functions, we are studying two functions that are simultaneously being a part of each other, right? Two functions simultaneously. This is the important part. Simultaneously being part of each other, right? For example, if I was to write two functions, the function is f of x equals 2x plus 3 and g of x, or let me write this one in green. G of x equals 5x squared plus 6. Okay. Okay. Now you would have been given the question, find, for now don't write, okay, just write the question and then try to understand the answer. Find the composite function f of g of x. This can also be written as f g of x. Okay, so these both of these two things are actually same, they're both equal. Now what do we mean by f of g of x? So there are two steps that you need to follow. First thing first, write first function with a bracket instead of x, and secondly put the value of second function in it, or in the bracket. What do we mean by that? Let's have a look. The first function in our case is f, right? What we will do is that we will write this function to a bracket plus 3. Okay, first things first. Then what we will do, we will put the value of the second function in the bracket, 5x squared plus 6, like this. Now we have to expand this bracket. 2 into 5x squared will be 10x squared. 2 into 6 is 12 plus 3. This gives us 10x squared plus 15 equals f of g of x. Understand? Great. Okay, that's great. Now write this down so that we can move forward, and I'll give you another composite function. Done? Okay. Let me erase this. Let's say you were given find the composite function of um, g of f of x. Now what do we have in front of us? We have different types of functions, but it's the same composite function, right? First things first, let's write what we know. 5, then leave the space. Then we have a square here as well, plus 6, right? And within the bracket, we will have the value of the function of f, which is 2x plus 3. Now I want you all to evaluate this value, which means, you know, expand the bracket and find the total answer in the form of a quadratic equation. It will be a quadratic equation because the highest degree is of 2. So what will be the answer? Okay, tell me, which type of a form is this of quadratic equations? The three forms that we studied, right? Good, absolutely. This is the completed square form. Completed square. The second method that we studied when it comes to completed square forms, do you remember I explained how do we expand such brackets? Yes, let's try that. Should we? 5 multiplied by 2x plus 3, 2x plus 3 plus 6. 5 multiplied by 4x squared plus 10x plus 6x plus 15. Wait, I'm doing something wrong. Why did I write 2x plus 5? Yes, 2x plus 3, 2x plus 3, and here we will have 4x squared plus 6x plus 6x plus 9 plus 6 outside of the bracket. Let's move this forward. 5 into 4x squared plus 12x plus 9 plus 6. Let's remove this portion. Are we done writing this, by the way? Okay, let me just remove this. So this becomes 20x squared plus 60x plus 45 plus 6, and this will finally become 20x squared plus 60x plus 51. Finished. That's the answer. Understood? That's great. Take your time and solve the question. Okay, let's solve another question. I'm erasing all of this, okay? Done? That's great. Let's say the question was f of x equals 2x plus 1 and g of x equals 3x plus 5 whole squared. Now, I want you to find these four functions. F of g of x, then you have g of f of x, then we have um, f of x, then finally we have g of x, right? Can we solve that? No, don't solve them completely, just give a rough answer. Okay, this one is easy, right? The outer function first, 2, then we have a bracket, plus 1, and inside the bracket, we will have the g function. But be very careful, this is a bracket within a bracket. Okay? Come on, solve the next one. Yes, what do we have? Okay, 3x plus 5. Don't forget the whole squared. And within it, we will have the f function, 2x plus 1. Right? No, don't evaluate it right now, just leave it. We'll solve many questions like these. Okay, so this is the same function within itself. What will we have here? Good. Plus 1. Great. Now what about this one? Okay. 3 plus 5. Let's not forget the whole squared. What will we have again? Yes. 3x plus 5. Where will we have the square? Now be careful. Will we have it here? Like this? That's wrong. It won't be here. Why? Have a look. We have in form of a composite function. In this question, we have somewhat of three brackets. First is the main bracket that we have, okay? And the other one is the bracket that is representing the value of the domain, which is x, okay? But when we have a squared on the entire value. So we will make another bracket inside of it, and there will be a square over that portion, and then we'll have an overall squared. Understood? Let me just do that in different colors so you can understand that more prominently. Tell me once you're done. We will solve a few questions from the past papers. It will be a combination of all that we've studied so far. Done? Everyone? Can I erase all of this? Should we move on to the past paper question? Okay. What topic are you all studying at school right now? Are we ahead of the school? Is it? That's great. The next topic that we can start could be, let's see, honestly, basic mathematics. We'll see. I've started deliberately from algebras because in grade 8 you people might have studied all of these basics in most cases, so that you have a clear and cut picture of what's going to happen next, right? Let's see what topic we'll do next. Okay? Okay. Part A. Um, find wait, yes. Find f of 3, g of 7, and h of minus 3. Come on, 1 minute for this question. A 3-mark question. Well, it shouldn't be, it should be a 2-mark in most cases. This is not composite functions. This is not what we've studied today. This is what we studied yesterday. Yes, are people done? Okay. Ayan, what did you get for the first one? 17? Yes, that's correct. Okay. Arisha, what did you get for the second one? 43? 7 squared minus 5 is 49. 49 minus 5 is, I think it's 44. It's okay. I think you do understand the concept. That's fine. Okay. Abdullah, what did you get for the third one? 10. That's great. Okay, so you all will get 3 out of 3 for this one. But this is the easiest question. Like, functions won't get this easy. And you people might have functions with, some sort of a combination with coordinate geometry. Okay? But now let's move on to the difficult part. We done with this one? Right. Okay. So, part B says, what does part B say? Part B says, find the composite function of g of f of x and give your answer give your answer in the form of a quadratic expression. What's the quadratic expression? No, that's a quadratic formula. Minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is not the quadratic expression. This is the quadratic formula. Everyone, what's the quadratic expression? It is ax squared plus bx plus c. Don't you remember? I told you all. Look, expression. How do we express ourselves? This is how quadratic expressions express themselves, right? Okay, so find g of f of x and give the answer in a quadratic expression, in the form of a quadratic expression. Quick, quick. We need to finish in the next 7 minutes. Are we done? What do you get? 25x squared plus 20x plus 1? Plus 1 or minus 1? Okay, let's solve this question. 5 into 5x becomes 25x squared. 5x into 2 becomes 10x. And okay, this becomes 10x plus 2 plus 4 minus 5. So yes, this becomes 25x squared plus 20x minus 1. Good. Done and dusted? Great. Now you have part C. This is the most difficult one as of yet. Um, Find x when 3 over h of f of x equals -1. It's a composite function, but it is a bit different, right? It's a bit different. I'm giving you all 2 minutes to solve this question. Yes, done. Are we done with the question? Okay, that's great. So, what do we get? Let's solve the composite function first. H is the outer function, 7 minus something which is inside the bracket. What is inside the bracket? 5x plus 2. This will become 7 minus 5x minus 2. And this becomes 5 minus 5x. Right? So this is the denominator as of yet. Okay? I'm just solving the denominator first. So 5 minus 5x is what we have in the form of a denominator, right? Okay, so let's just remove this. We'll get 3 over 5 minus 5x equals minus 1. If we take 5 minus 5x, basically the denominator, to the other side of the equation, we'll get 3 equals minus 5 plus 5x. Let's take 5 to this part of the equation. X terms at one side, non-x terms at the other. Right? X equals 8 by 5 or 1.6. Done? It was a very easy question. Composite functions, just a little bit of a twist. Composite functions, no, it won't get any difficult than this. At least not in your O levels. Yeah. Do you people intend to switch to any other stream after O levels? Like, Alicia, what about you? I heard that your elder brother did not do A levels. He switched. Really? Yeah, that's true, that's true. They have to do it because of the medical criteria. Yes. Hmm. Well, today any questions? Do we understand how composite functions work? That's great. Chalo, meet you all tomorrow.